Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with almighty S1 Perfect Sniper Schnitzel. It happened to be that I haven't played in this tank in pretty much 2 years, 3 years, so I believe it is about the time to refresh our journey with this tank. And there is a story. Yesterday, gentleman came into the stream, he kicked the door and he said, "Skill you mother trucker, how to understand that the last video with the S1 was back in 2021. So I apologize, sir, here you go. All your needs are satisfied with us. Fellas, also, if you are seeing the tank which we haven't played, you know, since 2022 or something, just let me know during the live streams or the comment section, and I'm checking it out even though I'm not marking as read messages. I have my routine. I'm checking the comments during the night time naked in the bed. Maybe I did not need to say that, but here you go, I did. Okay, so the S1 is a perfect sniper schnitzel in my humble opinion. I think everything is completely fine with this tank. I do not really think it is a bad vehicle by any shape or any form. So what this vehicle is capable of doing, this is a sniper schnitzel. You sit at the red line and you beat the living crap out of everyone who is getting spotted. This is your task, this is your duty, and this is how you play the game, right? There is a situations when obviously your team is winning the game and then the situation is significantly worse and then you need to figure out how to do the things differently by getting involved, right? This is the worst case scenario whenever you have a very, very good team. But what is extremely good with this tank is that you are able to hit pretty much most of your shots, like 90% of the shots. If you aim, you should hit. Plus on top of that, if it is not enough, you can even carry games whenever enemies are on the low hit points and you are sitting in the nice bush and enemies are coming for you and then you are saying "Kuya!" and then you are sending them back to the garage, right? Nothing unusual, nothing too crazy. The standard penetration of this tank is insanely good. It is 288 millimeters of penetration, which is absolutely glorious and it is amazing. You can look at this however you want to, it's great. Now, where the hardest part comes whenever your team is playing well, then you are it is a pure struggle to play with this tank, and it's just the case, you know. This is straight in the face information. Some people likes it, some people doesn't like it, right? But we need to highlight nevertheless. Now, for this game, we are playing against the tier 10s in the Redshire, so our goal is quite straightforward. All we want to do, we want to slap enemies who are overpeaking right here, right? That's all there is to say. We have our eyes widely open, we are paying humongous attention to the minimap, and we are just trying to get as much free damage as we physically and possibly can, right? Obviously, there is another way to play with this tank, which is quite a journey, right? It's not for everyone, and you can be aggressive against the tanks, which has lesser caliber than 91 millimeters. So if, let's say, you are meeting someone who has 90 millimeter caliber, 88 millimeter caliber, 72 millimeter caliber, whatever that is, you are feeling extremely good, and they are not going to penetrate you unless they are going to hit you into the cupola, which, let's get real, is quite hard to do, especially via the distance. Also, I would recommend to have two builds on this tank. One is for sniping from the back for maps like this, and other build would be for the city maps like Himmelsdorf or whatever else. Whenever you have turbo, maybe you can get hardering if that's what you are looking for, you know. I prefer ventilations though. So yeah, what do we want to do in this game? As you can see, I believe it's clear that enemies won this position over there, which is completely fine. There is nothing to cry about. We are feeling fine. So what we want to do, we want to start slapping them for overpeaking here. And oh boys, believe me, they will overpeak. And in fact, they are already overpeaking. Now, this is the accuracy of the best tank in the game, pretty much, right? We are just enjoying, we are having a good time, and we are trying to react properly in order to slap the enemy forces. We are sitting cozy in our bush, we have our warm blanket on, and we are saying life is beautiful. Look at those mother truckers trying to make a bit of pressure here, you know? This is the whole point whenever you are playing with a tank like this. Get yourself into position from where you can shoot and from where you can punish enemy forces and try not to get spotted, because otherwise you are going to finish just like I did. Okay, that was my mistake. I did not expect that Nomad to spot me, but hey, it is how it is. Not much what I can change about that, right? We are going to go to the same bush, and this time we are going to wait until Nomad will get spotted here, and he will. This is the exact bush where this gentleman is sitting at, and we are going to slap him. Hip hip hooray, just hit once and go back. We are feeling fine even though we lost 80% of the hit points literally for free. A bit of the greedy play from my side, but once again, that's to be expected. Sometimes greediness is getting the worst out of me, right? That's okay. You know, the most positive thing of all of this is that Nomad took one for the team, so both of us are sitting in the same boat at the moment. Meanwhile, unfortunately, our heavy line is losing. This is going to be a very, very, very hard game. Unfortunately, no hit points left. Our heavy line is losing, so it's a matter of the time whenever enemies will start making pressure like this. What to do? What to do and how to be successful? Do I want to go for a blind shot? I mean, I probably could, but there is a chance that Nomad isn't sitting here. I mean, I could risk it for the biscuit. Do I want to? Sure. Okay. We know that we are spotted and we went for a blind shot over there. That's fine. Relax. Take it easy. We are feeling fine. I think at the moment I'm going to relocate a bit. Actually, no, why would I relocate? I am feeling completely fine. Let's go into the siege mode. How about this Model 1? Model 1 is in the open field. We are taking our time to aim the shot. Unfortunately, that wasn't fully aimed shot, and now I can just simply cry for my stupidity and complain, right? That's on me. Relax, take it easy, all good. All good. This is a last defense for our team. I see this Hori, but to be completely honest with you, I'm not impressed with the angle, so I'm not going to do anything for him at the moment. What I'm waiting for, I'm waiting until enemies are making a silly goose mistakes. Good, this is exactly what we want to see. Very, very nice. Now we are going to relocate a bit, not by much, just a bit, to take this position here. And hopefully we can slap someone again. Now, I believe it's fair to say that this game is game over, you know? There is no chance we are going to win this. Unfortunately, I was bottom tier mother trucker. Unfortunately, enemy team played very, very well. They slapped our heavy tank line. They slapped our 1-2 line. What can you do? You know, cry in the corner. I think enemy heavy tanks are MVPs. What can you do? Absolutely nothing. Nevertheless, I'm feeling happy with my performance and how this game went. I just simply do not feel bad about this, right? Apart losing quite a bit of the hit points at one point. Also bouncing that shot on the tier 9 was kind of sad, but hey, that's World of Tanks. Anyways, 2.6 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, definitely not the game I'm going to cry about. We are 4th by experience, we are 2nd by the damage in the tier 10, so that is not bad whatsoever, and 52,000 profits. This tank is printing credits, but you need to keep in mind to stay near the red line and enjoy yourself. Let's go for round number 2. Okay, round number 2, Erlenberg standard battle. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to go to the castle side, right? Straightforward. This is going to be an easy game for us, or at least it should be an easy game for us. Now there is a couple of positions which we could choose. Number 1 position, which is significantly more aggressive, would be Hotel 1. And why is it so aggressive and why it's so complicated? Because I'm not sure am I going to have the support, right? That is very, very important thing to say. Option number 2 is to have a safe defense parameter sitting somewhere towards the Kilo 1, Kilo 2, which I like more, but to be fair with you, I think we can go to the Hotel 1. Why am I thinking about the Hotel 1 as a position? Because we have enough mediums here. I think we have enough mediums in order to be a bit more involved and in order to play tiny touch more aggressively, right? Once again, keep this in mind that we are pretty much red line sniper schnitzel, you know? But I think we can do this and I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. Meanwhile, what is my goal? My goal is to say hello for this Mr. Centurion 5/1. Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual, that's all I want to do. No. Will you peek? Oh, yes, you will. Beautiful. I'm taking my time to go back. I am very, very well aware of that I'm spotted. And once again, the best case scenario with this tank, whenever you are playing to the semi-aggressive positions, right, to move back every single time after the shot. Don't wait for the sixth sense to start working. This is not important, to be completely honest with you. You just need to run away before the lamp starts working. That's the thing. Beautiful, very, very nice. I'm taking my... Oh, I'm taking my time to fix my track, and as you can see, that was quite complicated. So what do we know at this point? We know that enemies have STRV, who is shooting hits, so he can penetrate us no matter the angle, and Nomad, who can penetrate us as well. Far away from being ideal, but that's what we have. Meanwhile, let's take our time to aim for this Centurion. Skill, why you did not slap the light tank? Well, you see, this light tank is baboon. Skill, how do you know that light tank is baboon? Have you seen that tiny PP in the air and making a movement like this? Well, that's indication of the baboon dance, right? So this is the main reason why I made a decision not to shoot this gentleman. Meanwhile, can we say hello for this mother trucker over there? We should be able to. Very, very nice. Gold isn't necessary, but that's a habit to tap to whenever the things are going not so well. Or I suppose to say whenever things aren't going so well. That's okay. What we can expect at the moment? At the moment, we can expect that this STRV will get spotted here, and if he isn't spotted, then we can go for a blind shots a bit, right? Because at the moment I do not really think I have too many things to do here, so I'm just simply going for a blind shots. I think this is the proper way for us to play the game. Blind shots to the left, blind shots to the right, we are fine. Also keep this in mind that I am paying attention to the mid, right? And if mid would fall, I would go back for a base defense for obvious reasons. But for now, it's not the time for that yet. Blind shots to the left, blind shots to the right. That's all we need to do. Just blind shooting. Okay, how about this angle? This angle could be very, very good for us as well. Let's try to slap him. Good. Now, what is the next step for us? What is the next step? This is very complicated game. Our team is losing by 5,000 hit points. Why? I am thinking about making pressure. Save defense parameter. Skill, what you are playing? Triangle. What triangle does? Snipes from the red line. Good. Excellent. You learned your lesson, skill. Very, very nice. Let's build a bit more distance. Good. And now what we want to see? We want to see someone maybe flanking this TIE 59 or something, you know? This is what I would love to see. There is no panic in my eyes. I am enjoying my journey. I am listening for a Britney in the background. And I'm just having a blast, fellas. This is the right way to play the game at the moment, right? This is the right way to play the game. Meanwhile, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to go for a couple of more blind shots here since there is no activity for me to do. There is nothing what I can change here, right? I cannot be aggressive. Any aggression will send me to the garage, which obviously I do not want to get that free trip. This is not what I'm looking for. I cannot do anything for ELC either. What a game. What a game, fellas. And ELC is going straight for me. Look, fellas. ELC is going straight for me. He's trying to find me and he's thinking, what the fuck? I do not get... Skill? 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 Where are you? Where are you, Skill? Now, there is only one way to do the things, fellas. There is a baboon dance going on, okay? There is a baboon dance going on, mister. It is pleasure to see you, but I need to do damage. So see you never. I'm running away for my life, fellas. I'm running and he's running. Okay. Then you go. Then you go and I'm going to take a bush. I need to figure out when is the exact moment whenever I'm going to get unspotted, right? And then I need to start doing the damage and get involved into the current situation and the current game, right? That's what I need to do. Meanwhile, I'm paying attention at this ELC because if he is going to outspot me, this is not going to be fun. I can guarantee you that. And Nomad took one for the team. Excellent. This is exactly what I want to see, and this is exactly how I want to play the game. Luckily, ELC understood that we are pretty damn good at dancing, and he said, okay, understood. I've been acknowledged by the scale. Very, very nice. That's beautiful. Let's slap the living crap out of the tank destroyers here. This is how the things are looking like, right? Okay, Kari is crossing through the bridge. I should have a nice angle to slap him. Luckily, we managed to punish him for 400 in the face. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Okay, what to do next? This is the question. Our art is very, very, very unhappy about the current gaming experience. I wonder why. I wonder why. Meanwhile, Baboon versus Su-130 TM. Su-130 TM slapped him in the face. But I think the ELC is going to survive this. I have a feeling that he is going to survive this, fellas. Okay, he didn't. And now we are left alone against 17 billion enemy forces. Yeah, this is going to be very, very hard situation for us. I mean, in this situation, I think what we could do is we can take the bush here and we can try to slap everyone who will try to be aggressive towards us, right? Because I have a feeling that someone should try to go through the middle of the field here. And we are once again just simply crafting a nice bush. We are making sure that we are sitting very, very comfy here. And whoever will get spotted going through the middle of the field just like so, we are going to... Oh my bananas. Ooh, Arta. That is 200 IQ Arta, fellows. What can I say? That is very, very good. Another one! How I supposed to live my life? How I supposed to live my life, fellas? Oh my bananas. 70 meters, fellas. 50 meters. At this point, I can only dance, fellas. At this point, I can only dance. Yeah, well, not much what I can change about this. The score-wise, even though we were losing the game, the score wasn't ideal. Unfortunately, I did not manage to find that many of the enemies doing mistakes. ELC kind of mixed my cards quite a bit. Kari also went for us. Yeah, not much what I could have done in this situation. Maybe I needed to slap him and who knows. Meanwhile, blind shots, I'm telling you, fellas. you are missing every and each shot you are not taking, and it happened to be that I hit star 1 3 times with the blind shots. Absolutely glorious. 3000 damage, we are second by experience, we are second by the damage, we made 51,000 profits, which is very much appreciated, and that is very, very nice. Let's go for round number 3. A hard session so far. Okay, round number 3, tier 10 matchmaking. That looks quite difficult and quite complicated, but we are going to be relatively aggressive. What do I want to do? I want to get into the bush over there. I want to wait until my binus will be activated, right? And until we can start slapping enemies. And this is the play which we are going to have. I am very, very well aware of that enemies are just simply higher tier. I know they are more powerful. I know that they have bigger guns. I know they are... okay. At least one is clear. They're not as sexy as we are, okay? At least one thing is clear there. Okay, let's wait. Our goal in this situation is to spot someone peeking here or someone peeking here, right? I know I could knock those trees and I could build the bush for myself, but to be completely honest with you, I am a bit afraid of this, honestly. I am a bit paranoid and I'm a bit afraid of all of this. How about this double penetrator? Let's scan. Can we hit him somewhere? Unfortunately, we cannot. Patience. Oh, Shrek over there, that's fine. At this point, what we need to do, we need to have our eyes widely open, right? Good, I'm not getting spotted. Very, very nice. So all we want to do, we want to slap, 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 and once again slap. This is our plan, this is our dream, and this is our hope. Oh, what a hard game this is going to be. Our team has no map control whatsoever. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be very, 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 very hard, fellas. Okay, there is no time for hee haha. We actually need to pay a humongous attention here. Oh, come on! Come on! That was so sad. I even went for that killing shot, you know? I know that this could be very, very complicated and whatnot. I am very, very well aware of that, but I made a decision to go for it. And now I'm feeling like I'm scammed in the middle of the day. It's okay. Let it be. Good. At least now we are having another damage hit. And luckily for us, we are not spotted. Meanwhile, IS-22 over there, and we have another guy here. Okay. Listen, this is the moment whenever there is only one way how we can play the game, and this is pretty much safe defense parameter. That's it. There is nothing else what we can do. We need to hug the red line, and we need to wait until enemies will start making pressure. Definitely not ideal game, definitely not the most enjoyable game over there, but this is what we have in this situation. Sometimes it happens that you have no... Wait a second, do we have at least one victory in this session? Because in my memory, we are losing pretty much every and each game. Which is quite sad, honestly speaking. It is quite sad. I think this tank is significantly better than this. One more thing what I want to highlight, fellas. Lately I came back from vacations and whatnot, and my sessions are amazing. What do I mean by saying this? Well, hear me out. My average win ratio overall is like 64 or something like this, right? 64, 65 on my main account. In the current sessions when I just came back, I'm not getting better win ratio than 50%. I am sitting on the 50% win ratio for pretty much all the time, and that's quite sad thing. I don't feel like I am playing badly, you know? I don't feel like this is my responsibility, if you know what I mean. It's just some of the games are just not winnable, and mainly I played with Japan heavy tanks, so maybe this is the reason why the things are not going too well. I do not know, but this is crazy, you know? So whenever you have a bad win ratio, fellas, don't worry, you are not alone. I can guarantee you that you are not alone, fellas. 100%. Meanwhile, let's try to get one more shot. Unfortunately, I missed it. That's okay, I kind of deserved it. And now maybe we can get one more if I am going to be lucky. I'm not. Yeah, but there is nothing what I can do. There is literally nothing what I can do in the game like this. Very, very, very sad experience overall, truly. The last game was shits and giggles, and last game we were laughing, and this game we were crying. There was nothing to do. Absolutely nothing to do. Well, quite unfortunate. Sometimes, it happens. And you know what is the worst part of all of this? That tank destroyers usually are behaving the best whenever your team is losing, because enemies are making some mistakes like crazy mother truckers. They are simply making pressure through the middle, and it was just a different session. 1.9 thousand damage. We are like third by experience, second by the damage in the tier 10 matchmaking. Yeah, that was the FK gentleman. Probably he had the disconnect or something like this. So yeah, quite sad. Anyways, 37,000 profits. Yep, 0% win ratio, 2.5 thousand damage, and 200 assisting damage. That's quite sad. Let's go for one more. I cannot finish like this. I need to get at least one victory. One of the worst maps for a tank destroyers out there. You cannot do anything here. Oi, what an experience, fellas. What an experience. Okay, let's use the different build. Let's get ourselves turbo. I do not want to cry about it. I do not want to complain about it. We are going to be fine. We are going to survive, okay? At this point, I have my alligator skin on, right? Sometimes the game is just not giving to you. And I think this is the situation when the game is just saying, this is what I think. I think the game is just simply saying absolutely not. But you know what? Never give up. We are going to be fine. And even though the map is against us, matchmaking is against us, pretty much we are having a fight for our life, we are going to be fine, and we are going to fight for it for obvious reasons, right? That's what we are going to do. So the first things first, I want to take this typical position. Why do I want to take the typical position? Because I want to believe they have a couple of the sniper schnitzels here in the back for sure. Here you go. There is a gentleman crossing through the middle like this as well, which is very, very nice. Maybe we can slap another gentleman going through the middle. Maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, now we know that they have someone sitting in this typical bush over there, so we are going for a blind shot. If I'm spotted, that means there is a gentleman sitting in this bush 100%. And once again, we are kind of okay. Meanwhile, there is a waffle. He is getting spotted by our light tank, and luckily we are slapping him in the face. Beautiful. First shot is good. I am always accepting the free damage, fellas. Meanwhile, what do we have? We have a double penetrator who is way too aggressive. He went for a double shot. I'm waiting until he will turn so we can slap him for a bit of the damage in the side, which is very much appreciated. And now we have Mr. Borat, who is just trying to get involved like this. I'm definitely spotted, which is not good. And I have a feeling I need to start considering my life choices, and I need to go for a base defense at the moment. I really do not like how the things are looking like here, to be completely honest with you. So what we are doing, we are saying, okay, understood, our team is melting over there. All we can do in this situation is we can go for a safe defense parameter. So that's what we are going to do. Let's do this. Wow. What a gaming experience, huh? What is the chance I'm escaping too early? They have a lot of hit points. I'm talking about our guys. Our Kari is definitely more patient than I am, and he is just enjoying the view from here, which is very, very fair and very, very fine as well. I want to go just like so, so we are going to have a relatively decent angle just like this. And now we are ready to go. So, what we want to see enemies making a bit of pressure. For obvious reasons, right? It's self-explanatory. Whenever enemies will make a bit of pressure, we will be able to slap them. But for that, we need to wait. Now, the worst case scenario, personally, for us, would be if enemy team is Kaku. If enemy team is bad, this is going to be dreadful, and this is going to be very, very, very bad, fellas. I'm telling you. So let's hope that it is not the case and enemy team is better than I expect. Also, most of our guys are kind of locked over there for a couple of guns. So couple of guns are holding 5-hour forces here, right? That is actually alright for us. I know it sounds very, very weird still how it can be alright for us. Listen, we want our team to go to lose the game a bit by the hit points and by the guns, so we can get a bit involved, right? If it happened to be that enemy team is going to be weaker than our team is, then it is going to be extremely, extremely, extremely hard to get involved and to do anything. Now, once again, eyes widely open, fellas. Just simply open your eyes and try to punish enemies whoever are getting spotted in the middle of the field. That's what we want to see. That's what we need. Wow, what a game. Okay, we need to do something about this. The thing is, at the moment, I am just feeling like I'm useless, and I do not like to be useless. So instead of sniping from the back, we will try to say hello for Mr. Jack Tiger. Are we going to do this successfully? I do not know, but soon we will figure this out. In the worst case scenario, I'm going to lose a lot of hit points here by peeking. Yeah, I'm spotted. Not a big surprise. Good. Free shot, that is very much appreciated, and that is very, very, very good, fellas. Every and each free shot is extremely appreciated in the situation like this and in the map like this, I'm telling you. It's crazy how much I appreciate it. Yeah, I tried to spot him, but as you can see, hashtag never lucky. And now we are in the deep poo-poo hole. We are in a very deep poo-poo hole at the moment, fellas. Truly. The most important thing why it is so bad at the moment is just... the map is disgusting. What can you say? After the change, whenever Wargaming changed this map, they made this map very bad for sniper schnitzels. It's just how it goes. It's just how it is. We cannot cry about that. We need to accept our responsibility, and we just need to do our best. And you know what? That is okay. Not in every session you can be super duper hyper turbo successful. It's just how it goes, right? And in this situation, unfortunately, we are just struggling. This is a pure struggle. Very, 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 very unequal games, unfortunately. No. Yes, I'm alive. Good. Very unequal games. And whenever we are winning, and we should be happy about this, it's another journey, and it's another task. This Jack Tiger is a bit pain in the ass, but there is nothing what we can change about this. Let's wait until he will peek. He is peeking. Good. I'm trying to escape and I'm dead. Yeah, that's okay. I'm accepting this, fellas. Very, very hard session with a S1. I believe we are going to repeat the video maybe after half year or so with this vehicle, maybe even sooner. But I am not too impressed how the session went. I do not know, did I play bad or I was unfortunate, but either way, that's what we have. Let's see the score. And we are back, fellas. 2,400 damage. Very, very, very hardcore map. Extremely disgusting situation. Winning team and whatnot. Yeah, 5th by the damage, 6th by experience. Overall, the session was unfortunately laughable. Unfortunately, session was only 2,500 damage and 200 assisting damage with 25% win ratio. And overall, I enjoy playing with this tank. It might be not my favorite tank, but I do enjoy playing with it. And this session was just simply below average. What can you do? Accept it. At least now, you know, we can clearly see that it's not everything shit and giggles, you know? Sometimes decisions can be bad. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.